All right, guys, Wes here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got some news to go over for Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion. We just got some new details regarding the revamped police system. From everything that we've seen so far regarding the police AI, it looks like this AI is about to get even crazier. Now, along with that, there was a new infographic that was posted by the Cyberpunk Twitter that gives us an idea of the differences and changes between the Cyberpunk 2.0 update and the Phantom Liberty expansion. Next up, Cyberpunk has a brand new weapon skin coming to the game that you're only able to get if you gift subs to a streamer on Twitch between September 25th and October 21st. Now, this news has kind of received some mixed reception. Obviously, it's cool that there's a new weapon skin in the game, but a lot of people are wondering why you have to gift a sub to somebody on Twitch in order to receive that weapon skin. And finally, the Phantom Liberty tour continues, this time in a new location, but more on that in just a bit. Hey guys, if you want to win a PS5 for 130,000 subscribers, we are getting very close. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, comment your Twitter handle, tweet me proof that you're subscribed, and I will pick the winner at 130k subs. I've got the full details in the pinned comment. Check the video chapters for easy viewing, and without further delay, let's get started. So the first thing to go over is we have brand new lore from the Cyberpunk Twitter that shows brand new concept art from Phantom Liberty, and it looks really sick. So in the tweet, they say, journey through time. Nature's gnarled fingers have reclaimed the once luxurious structures. Their insides now infested, crawling with gangers. Want to glimpse rotten dreams twisted into terrible nightmares? Take a walk through the ruins. But unless you're a nostalgia nut playing footsie with the Reaper, there are far safer places to take a stroll down memory lane. In this corner of Kurt's concrete jungle, death always finds a way. Now in the concept art, you could see an animatronics T-Rex. It almost looks like it's a hologram as well, which makes it look really cool. Like, you see the neon like hologram, but also the animatronic vibe to it. Moving right along, we have some new details regarding the police system that was revamped that will be coming to Cyberpunk for free with the 2.0 update. Now, we still don't know when the 2.0 update is releasing, but we'll talk about that in just a bit. Now, in the tweet, the Cyberpunk Twitter said this: take a look at one of the new features coming to Cyberpunk 2077, a revamped police system. This feature will be a part of the free update and will be available to the base game on current gen consoles and the PC. Now, in the article, they gave us new details regarding the revamped police system, and they said this, and I quote, "We rebuilt the system on clear, simple rules. Criminal activity is punished, runners are chased, and cyber psychos are flatlined, no question asked. All features in the systems are designed to support clarity in the simple but expanded prevention loop." They continued by saying the punishment for those who don't abide by the law must be severe. We can't encourage cyber psychos to run around the city, guns blazing, even in Night City. The user interface will clearly indicate all states of the prevention system, known as heat. For those who reach the maximum heat of 5 stars, we have a surprise max tac mini boss, which will include various archetypes for them. For those who decide to run, we prepared engaging car chases and roadblocks to make the escape more difficult. The new NCPD will have no mercy once they catch you. They will not accept any bribes from you nor your surrender. Now, as a player, you will know when police are not after you anymore. NPCs will leave the scene in a way that is natural and intuitive. You could lose them by running away from the crime scene on foot or driving away, but make sure to stay out of their sight, as if you get spotted, the chase will continue. And finally, they said all of the features we have in store for you are meant to be fun to play with. We don't want to stop you as a player, punish you too often, or break your flow. Quite the opposite. We designed and prepared the new systems to create fun, meaningful experiences with the one simple rule: don't do crime if you can't take the heat. So if you've ever played GTA, this is very similar to the 5-star metric on that game. Basically, 4 stars is pretty bad, but 5 stars is absolutely wild. It's mayhem. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to try to get 5 stars early on one save so I can see how bad the max tac actually is. Moving right along, I'd like to talk about the differences between the update 2.0 and Phantom Liberty, as the Cyberpunk Twitter account gave us a very nice infographic that goes over the main features that cost money as well as the stuff that is going to be free. Now, I talked about this briefly in a previous video, but now we have the full clarification, which is nice to see. So the first thing that you're going to need if you want to play either the 2.0 update or Phantom Liberty is you're going to need either a PC, Xbox Series XS, or the PS5. Now, for those of you that are a bit hesitant about buying anything new from Cyberpunk, it's totally understandable. The 2.0 update will be completely free. Now, in that 2.0 update, it will have the redesigned skill tree and perks, revamped cyberware and new capacity system, vehicle combat and car chases, combat AI improvements, new police system, UI and UX improvements, loot items and crafting changes, new radio stations, including community radio station Growl FM, and much more. Now, if you guys are doing like me and you're picking up the Phantom Liberty expansion, then this is what it comes with. For starters, we have Dogtown, a dangerous new district of Night City. It will contain a brand new storyline and characters. The story will feature Idris Elba as one of the main characters. Now, along with that, there's new quests, there's new gigs, boss fights, and more. There's new vehicle missions and airdrops, endless dynamic events in the game. There's going to be an all-new relic skill tree and abilities, 100 plus new items, weapons, cyberware, cars, and fashion. There's going to be vehicle missile launchers, and the level cap will be increased to 60, and so much more. It's also worth considering that this is all the stuff that they're willing to confirm, but they've been working on this expansion and update for so long that there will be so much hidden content and stuff that we we don't even know about that we all get to discover ourselves, which is really exciting. I always thought Cyberpunk 2077 was a great game. In terms of the story, sure, it had some issues, but the update 2.0 and Phantom Liberty really seems like a love letter to fans, and for that reason, I cannot wait to dive in. Now, for our next bit of news, there is a new weapon skin coming to the Phantom Liberty expansion, but in order to get that weapon skin, you have to do something that's pretty weird. Unless you're a content creator, then you're going to be pretty excited. Well, according to the newsfeed for Cyberpunk's website, they said this, and I quote, "We're thrilled to announce we are partnering with Twitch to host Support a Streamer for the release of Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Twitch viewers will be rewarded with a unique weapon skin, the Yasha sniper rifle, for gifting subscriptions to participating streamers. Starting September 25th until October 21st, support your favorite eligible streamers and you could receive the Yasha sniper rifle skin that will unlock in-game once the Phantom Liberty expansion releases. We will announce more details about Support a Streamer for our whole community soon, but today we want to address all of you awesome creators on Twitch." Now, this of course sparked a conversation within the community on why they're focusing just on Twitch, and on top of that, in order to get the skin, you have to gift subs, which is a little bit weird, but overall I think this is a good thing. I think this is supporting streamers. You don't have to get the skin. I'm sure that modders will be able to mod it in the game if you're a completionist that you don't want to spend money. So overall, I think this is a net positive. People are going to complain regardless, and for those of you that support a streamer, you guys can do that and you'll get a cool weapon skin, so kind of everybody wins here. The modders win, the streamers win, and of course the viewers win. Now, for our next bit of news, the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty tour continues, this time on September 23rd. So for those of you that are located in London and you want to celebrate the launch of Phantom Liberty together, then you could do so at the Phantom Liberty tour. According to their tweet, they said that it's going to include the senior composer at CDPR as well as Rat Boy. So hopefully we get some more details regarding Phantom Liberty, even though it's going to be on September 23rd, which is right before the game releases. So that likely means that we won't get any big details from that event, but either way, the game comes out 3 days later, so that's all that matters. Now, the big question that I've been seeing from a lot of people is, when is the 2.0 update releasing? We know the 2.0 update is coming out before Phantom Liberty. My question is, how much time are they going to give us with the 2.0 update before Phantom Liberty drops? We are already in September, and every day that passes that we don't get the 2.0 update gets us closer to the actual release of Phantom Liberty's expansion. I know a lot of people are looking forward to playing through the game again, this time on the 2.0 update, because of how many changes there are with the game, which according to the developers, this game has been totally overhauled. So I am personally excited to play it, but I know a lot of people want to jump into Phantom Liberty as soon as the game comes out. So the question kind of remains, when are they going to drop that update? So in my opinion, there's either one of two options. Either we get the update the day before, or even like 2 days before the expansion drops, or they decide to drop it around 2 weeks early. 2 weeks would be plenty of time for people to play through the game and at least get their character to the point in the story where Phantom Liberty starts. Now, if you guys want to have 2 saves at launch, you guys can totally do that. There's going to be a way that you can upgrade your character on a new save file and essentially start Phantom Liberty as soon as the game launches, just like how some MMOs do it. But if you played The Witcher 3 and you played Blood and Wine, then you were able to create a Blood and Wine save as soon as the expansion dropped, and you didn't have to use your main character. You could just start a new one. Now, one thing that I would really like to see happen is, if you have a current character that has all of your character customization options that you want, if you're going to be able to start Phantom Liberty with that save rather than starting a new character entirely. Like, do you have to start a new character, or can your current character they're using that might be under leveled for Phantom Liberty be leveled up automatically to the point where you're ready for the expansion? Either way, I'm very curious on how they plan on implementing that. Now, it's an exciting time to be a Cyberpunk fan because the Phantom Liberty DLC will be massive. That is, if we believe the marketing this time around. But let's say it does live up to the hype. This is going to be the only expansion that we get for Cyberpunk, and it'll probably be the last major update for the game until Cyberpunk 2 that'll be utilizing a brand new engine, Unreal Engine 5, that is by all accounts years away. The next game that CDPR likely releases after Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty will be the new Witcher game, and then Cyberpunk 2 will be next after that. My biggest hope is that this expansion and update is going to be the game that the developers envisioned with the initial launch back in 2020. I hope the expansion is good and the update is working, so we can finally move past the original launch and put Cyberpunk 2077 on the list of one of the best RPGs ever made. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up with this video. Are you excited for Phantom Liberty? Let me know down below. Do me a favor and like the video, subscribe with your notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any future updates. Don't forget to enter the giveaway for 130k subs. And until next time, this has been Wes, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.